Hello, this is Onur Gümüş. Today I'll be presenting the Insurtech pilot application. But before we start with that, I would like to quickly mention about this welcome page. This welcome page has been created in order to comply with the critical change framework approach and to host all other critical change use cases in the future in one platform. As you can see, there are some additional features provided in order to give some idea about the domain and also about the project too. Let's go back to the insurance. In the insurance, we have enabled the crop insurance use case. And in the crop insurance use case, there are mainly two actors. The first one is the broker agent and the second one is the user means customer. Let's go to the broker screen. In the login page, we are asking two information. The first one is the wallet ID and the second one is the password. We are asking for the wallet ID to enhance the security in the backend system. And also it provides interoperability between different systems. Let's log in. As soon as we log into the system, the information below comes from the MetaMask wallet, which allows users to sign their transactions while they are sending it to the blockchain. And the information above comes from the Keycloak, which is the critical change authentication provider. And if these two information matches in the backend system, now the broker agent could operate here in the screens. Let's talk about the tabs. The first one is the dashboard. And in the dashboard, the policy contract is being presented. These policy contracts in the active status because these are created by the broker agent, but they are not been approved by the customer. This send new proposal tab created to send new policy contracts to the customer. And let's make one. Assume that we are creating a policy contract for me. I'm putting the related information asked in here, and I'm putting the wallet ID of the customer, putting the number as the address, total insured value of 20,000 units. Let's say the expiration date, the end of August, and the type of covered advertise, let's say frost, flooding, and drought, and the premium payment of 1,000 units. Let's send this policy contract. As soon as I press this button, the MetaMask wallet is asking for the signature of the user. And now I have signed my transaction. Since we are using a public blockchain network, it takes approximately 15 seconds. But as soon as we make the transition to the Quorum blockchain, it will be much faster. As you can see, our transaction is successful. Let's check if the policy contract is created. As you can see, a new policy contract has been created, and you can see the details. The total insured value represents the value that is going to be paid if any of the advertises happen in the field, and the premium payment represents the value that the customer need to pay for this policy contract. In the proposal tab, the broker can see the policy contracts that has been approved by the customer. And in the claim tab, the broker agent could see the policy contracts that has been asked for claim or in the claim paid status, which we will see in a minute. Let's go as the user, means the customer. We need to log in as the customer. So I'm going to the screen of the user. Again, system asking for the wallet ID and password. Let's log in. As you can see, again, we are looking for the two information here. And in the dashboard tab of the user, you can see the contracts that has been created for the customer. And you can see this contract that has been created previously. And let's go see what's going on. As you can see, we are able to see the parameters that has been entered by the broker agent. And as soon as we approve this contract will be a valid contract in the system. Let's approve it. I need to sign my transaction again. as the customer, and I have signed it. Now I'm waiting. Our approval is successful. Let's see the My Insurance tab. As soon as we go to the My Insurance, we can see that the policy contract created by the broker agent, approved by the customer, and now it's a valid contract in the system. Let's see the parameters. As you can see, these are the parameters that we have identified and we have entered by the broker agent. Assume that any of the adversities happen and the customer would like to make a claim. As soon as we submit the claim request, it again asks for the signature of the customer, and let's send this one as well. We are waiting for the approval from the backend system of the blockchain. Our claim request is successful. Let's go back to the broker screen. In the claim tab, we should see the claim request that has been requested by the customer. As you can see, the policy contract that we have created now in the claim status, and assume that broker agent agrees to approve this claim. Let's approve it. As soon as we sign this transaction, the total insured value will be transferred from the policy contract money pool to the customer's account. And this pool is being generated by the paid premiums by the customers. The approval is successful. Now let's check it if the claim is paid status. As you can see, the claim is paid right now. So this was the Insurtech application. Thank you for listening.